everyone, we're back. So we're gonna try to do the final ending for Aviary Attorney. You're gonna see what you have to do to get the last ending. This is technically the first ending. It's 3A. So for some reason, the people who made this game thought that this would be, I guess, maybe the ending that you got first, even though the thing you have to do to get it is very strange, which you'll see in a second. So we're back in this very familiar scene right now that we've been through many times. Cocorico is being held captive by the revolutionaries here. Lion Lady wants to kill him. She's talking to him about her father. Cocorico doesn't remember him. She gets pissed. Blah, blah, blah. Here comes her gun, and then it comes to this part. So, Falcon, we have to move, say something. In order to get this ending, you have to not say anything. Which is weird. So you stay silent. Cocorico's going to die. It doesn't matter, none of this matters. What? Do you have any last words? And Cocorico dies. So we have two different endings where Cocorico dies. And one of them you get by letting him die on purpose. So that's weird. The problem I have with this ending is that what just happened, that choice I just made, is not consistent with Falcon during the rest of the game. We just went through all this trouble to find him and save him, and one of the endings is based on you then doing the opposite of what the character has been trying to do. So it's a really weird ending from a story perspective. So you just turn around and leave. Cocorico is dead. Yeah, you could have done something. Stop with the melodrama, Falcon. The Viridian Killer has returned. It's another thing we'll get to. Yes, I wish to continue. Onwards. This bitch. Oh shit. How? She didn't show you that. So, Falcon is pretending he's the Viridian Killer now. Even though the other two endings establish that the Viridian Killer are the Wolf twins. Poor Sparrowson. What? Where did Flaherty get that? And how did he obtain the authority to bestow a license to practice law? Oh, the king, okay. So yeah, during this ending, basically you now play as Sparrowson because Falcon went crazy. Wow, sure. Okay, just let the guy who hasn't done a single case yet and has zero experience prosecute the rebel who killed the biggest prosecutor in the city. Sure. I can't go wrong. He doesn't even know how to do it. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, explosion. Yikes. Shut up, Sparrowson. Just get the conviction. That sounds like a prosecutor. She hates the bourgeois is probably the most likely thing you could make up. Yeah, go Sparrowson! I wonder if we'll learn a lesson about integrity and the meaning of the justice system along the way. Oh, it's him. Huh. Wartime photography. We broke up. We're separated. No doctoring. I'll take it. $20. Fine. Cool. It might have been a waste of money. How much money do I have? 78. I have enough. Garden. The back was pretty much untouched. No, you already got 20 francs for a terrible picture. Aw, horse puns. It's not the same. The fountain? Take a look anyway. Really? Did Falcon throw evidence up there after what happened last time? Whoa. I guess it makes sense to put it up there. Spare if someone's supposed to find it. That makes more sense. I wonder if there's anything else that I actually need to look at in this. Aww, no more horse puns without Falcon there. Aww. I think that's everything, yeah. That's none of your business. Sure, here's a tip. Alright, the prison. Here we go. Junior lawyer on my case. Oh, he's not your lawyer, ma'am. In a way, you're actually kind of being helped by them putting a junior prosecutor on your case because he doesn't know what he's doing. Murder of Cocorico. Law school dork. I am like a spy, aren't I? Of course you are, Sparrow Son. You're wonderful. Inciting a rebellion. Oh, they pushed you into buying them? Okay. Not your fault. They just pushed you into doing it. Who? You know nothing of justice. Okay, lady. I don't like that character. Yes. Of course. Oh. Burn. Alright, here we go. It's the trial. There wasn't a whole lot of evidence gathering. So, Sparrowson, how confident do you feel about this trial? I'm a little nervous. The jury. Silence. Excuse me. It's not even 8 o'clock as I'm recording this. I'm getting sleepy. Here we go. No arms. I'm doing my job. Let's see the evidence. I'm gonna discount it with my blurry photograph. Whoa. Kind of spooky. But doubt. That's not an O. That's like the top of a P or an R. You know what it is? Probably Viridian Killer. I'll betcha. Cross-examination. Let's go with this. There are other possibilities. I do have someone in mind. The photo? Yeah. Really? It's JJ. Uh-oh. Another explosion. Also Falcon. The rabbit is cute. Well, that didn't last very long. Oh. Undo her shackles or let her be. I don't feel bad for her. We were just all talking about how she was going to die anyway. But burning to death is kind of rough. So let's undo the shackles. No, you're not. I didn't want to let her go. Yeah, that was my train of thought. You could just keep her in your custody and lead her out. You don't have to let her leave the building. First grade lawyer, 4th day on the job. No. Off they go. Yikes. Oh. Flaherty's gonna lose his mind! Are you okay? What do I do now? Just go. Oh my god. I don't like this ending. This is like Whiplash. This isn't really the same character that we've been playing the whole game as so far. Inspector, it's about time. Is it supposed to be goofy? Like this? Is it supposed to be serious? Oh my god, does he have 2 peg legs? Is that what's going on here? He has no arms and 2 peg legs and 1 eyeball. Relax. That's some more weird Zootopia stuff. Like this is all weird because it contradicts what's in the other endings. So I don't know I didn't know what to make of this ending when I first played this, and I still don't know what to make of it. Ooh, throwing shade. This is about... So the reason he's angry is because his boyfriend died. Yes. A duel? You gonna show him your trap card? Oh! Do I play it dirty? Should I play it dirty? Yeah, if I'm really still controlling this character who is not resembling the character I was playing before anymore, and this is who he's going to be in this ending, then yeah, he would just turn and shoot him. Oh, wait, I was controlling Valerity? Alright, whatever, who cares? I didn't realize that. Oh, they both shot each other? Oh, okay. Alright. I'm guessing that whether you shoot early or not doesn't change the ending. I don't think it does. I think it's basically a visual novel after you get the branching paths from the Cocorico trial. What? Oh, okay. Alright, so at least that fact is consistent. This personality switcheroo isn't really, but... Not on my watch. Who could that be? Is it spunky little sparrow son? Come to save the day? A new day. We're going to the hospital. It's almost over. I remember this part. Awkward. I think you have. Defense attorney, prosecutor, or quitting the business and going into a completely different field. I think Sparrowson would be a good prosecutor. Yeah, in this ending he was, yes. Do I plan on turning him in? Yes. You're gonna let him go? Yeah, the answers to the questions don't matter. Oh. And that's pretty much the end. I want to fly away more than anything. But some birds need to be kept caged. So, there it is. The last ending of Aviary Attorney. So the game has 3 endings. 4A, which is where you decide to let Cocorico die, because out of nowhere you just lose all your principles and you decide not to do anything, even though you had been trying to find him for the whole part of the game. That's the first ending. Second ending is when you save Cocorico and then you put the king on trial. Right? That was what we did last time. And then the third ending is the one where you don't save Cocorico because you didn't have enough evidence to finish the case. He dies, and then you're forced to help the rebels go through with the rebellion. When I first played this game, well, let me take a step back. When this game first came out, it actually didn't have that third ending. It only had the first ending, which is totally unsatisfying. I don't know, maybe you liked it. I think it's not a good ending. The one we just did, and then it had that ending where you have to save Cocorico. The third ending, where you try to save Cocorico but fail, was actually like a patch that they added on, or like something that was in the Kickstarter that they added on like 4 or 5 months after the game came out. And that's the best ending in the game, I think, hands down. Like, you wanna save Cocorico, of course, but the ending that you get when you save Cocorico is like, it's like okay. The premise of it is kind of dumb, like putting the king on trial in order to prevent the rebellion from happening. Like, that's not gonna, like, if a rebellion is imminent, then you've got a lot of bad stuff going on in your country, and something like that isn't going to make that sentiment like go away overnight. So that's kind of, I wasn't really satisfied with that ending, even though it at least lets Cocorico live. So the third ending, that wasn't even supposed to be part of the main game, is the best ending in the game. And it isn't an ending that the game launched with, which it just blows my mind. If I had played this game before that ending was added, I probably would have been totally unsatisfied with the game afterwards. But because of that one ending that is good, it's more okay. It's better. Overall, I do really like the game. The fact that it's historical kind of gives it an excuse for the courtroom stuff to both historical and a different country. So from my perspective, it gives it an excuse for the courtroom procedures and stuff like that to not be what I'm familiar with. So it's easier for me to suspend my disbelief when it comes to how it's different from my understanding of how that stuff works. And I like that they kind of tried to incorporate a jury system. I like how the cross-examination works, where the person says their whole statement and then you pick at it, because that's more similar to how actual cross-examination is. And what else to say about the game? The visuals are mostly good. There are a few parts in the game where some of the stuff doesn't mesh well together, specifically thinking about that catacomb scene where you can tell the background was not from the same source that they took all the other drawings from, and it just sticks out really badly. It doesn't look good. Music was good, even though it was always way too loud and I couldn't figure out how to get a balance for it. Like, good presentation. It looks pretty polished. Pretty good game for a Kickstarter game. And I want to see more lawyer visual novel type games because there's so much you can do with that. And Ace Attorney kind of has a monopoly on it in the mainstream. And there's more you could do. I know that Danganronpa is kind of a similar game, even though I've never played it. Maybe I should play that one day. I don't know. It's a little bit too weeaboo for me at my age. But something I'm still open to playing, so probably not actually that weeaboo. So yeah, that's pretty much my final thoughts on it. Kind of interesting as my first Let's Play, I guess. I don't know if I could ever do one of these in a way that, with a game that like requires skill and reaction time. Mostly because I'm not good at those kind of games, so I just make a fool out of myself, probably. I'd be Aaron Hansening all over the place. And, but, you know, maybe someday. I don't play a whole lot of action games on my computer. I mostly stick to consoles on that. Computers for, visual novels and stuff of that nature. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my growing pains as I figure all of this video stuff out. I am going to eventually do another game. I'm thinking I'm going to do a visual novel that came out recently called Mystic Messenger for iOS and Android. Very interesting game. I just finished my first run of it today. So it's an Otome game, so of course there's a bunch of routes. So just doing one route doesn't mean you've played the whole game. But I'm trying to see how I can set that up to stream that. So maybe that'll be the next time I see you. Other than that, I might actually do some Ace Attorney too, because I have been getting, every once in a while somebody will message me on Twitter or something about, when are you going to do your next Ace Attorney article? You know, in this article you said you had ideas, you had thoughts about this one game or this one case. Are you going to write an article about that? Like you said you were going to? It's been a really long time. When's the next one? So every once in a while somebody will come at me asking those kind of questions, and I don't really know what to tell them other than I kind of said everything I wanted to say, and when I sit down to write another one of those, it's not the same kind of, like when I first wrote those, I wrote them very quickly because I just knew exactly what I wanted to say. Now if I try to sit down and do that, I have to think about it because I kind of said everything I wanted to say about it. But I think if I went back and did some of those, I would refresh my memory about what it was about it that made me want to write a whole article about it. So maybe we'll do that also. So anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Thanks for watching, as I said, and see you next time.